It's nearing the end of 2015, and it feels like the last 2 years have been rolled up into one long Royals season, culminating with a World Series win. That's right, I'm still talking Royals baseball, since after all, that's my primary responsibility as a photographer at the Kansas City Star. Back to 2015 and the request to pick my 5 favorite photographs. Spring training and the annual Media Photo Day is our time to make a 60-second portrait of each player on the team as they travel from photographer to photographer. Royals catcher Salvador Perez tends to follow teammate Lorenzo Cain on this day and, as expected, enjoys bothering him. Since they were together, I asked them both to be in a picture together. After one frame of them together, Salvador started on his good friend, resulting in a fun series of pictures. Moving on, June 4th was another home Royals game, with rain and eventually lightning as the game ended. I really enjoy photographing weather events, but this front was moving away from the stadium quickly. The lightning streaks were too far away for me as I was heading home, but I detoured to one of my favorite locations for taking pictures of the annual Plaza Christmas lights, then waited to see if a stray lightning streak would appear. About 5 minutes later, a really big streak struck, and it started to rain again, but I had the photograph I wanted. Local media that cover the Royals know to watch for Salvador Perez to douse a player after a team win. But visiting media aren't always aware of that. New England Sports Network's Garen Austin didn't realize what was going to happen as she did her on-field post-game interview with Lorenzo Cain. Here came Perez. He surprised Cain and Austin after the team's 7-4 win over the Boston Red Sox. Perez did make a point of apologizing to Austin. That sure was nice of him. All of the excitement over the release of the latest Star Wars movie has been building all year, and of course the Royals got into the mood by hosting a Star Wars Day at the K. That brought out dozens of local enthusiasts of the movies in their costumes, including a string of stormtroopers that I didn't realize were all women. The final and 5th photograph is from the deciding Game 5 of the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and New York Mets. The mad dash by Royals' Eric Hosmer to tie the game in the 9th inning sent the dugout into a frenzy and swung the momentum away from the Mets. The excitement by Hosmer is only one part of the photograph. What I noticed was the body language of the Mets fans in the background. They all realized that this was the opportunity for the Royals to come back in the game and win the World Series in New York. Thanks for staying with this rundown of my 5 favorite photographs of 2015. And I leave you with one last reminder of the 2015 Royals season, as the 2016 spring training season is just around the corner.